Vlad III, commonly known as Vlad the Impaler, was the ruler of Wallachia, a region in present-day Romania. He lived from 1431 to 1476. Vlad is infamous for his cruelty. His preferred method of punishment, impalement, earned him his chilling nickname. Despite his brutality, Vlad is also remembered as a fierce defender of Wallachia. He fought tirelessly against the Ottoman Empire, a powerful enemy. Vlad's life was full of conflict and intrigue. He lived in a time when Wallachia was caught between powerful empires. He was constantly fighting to maintain his grip on power. His story is one of violence, political maneuvering, and ultimately tragedy. Vlad III was born into a noble family in Transylvania. His father, Vlad II, was a member of the Order of the Dragon. This chivalric order was dedicated to defending Christianity against the Ottoman Turks. Vlad's early life was marked by instability. He and his brother Radu were sent to the Ottoman court as hostages. This experience had a profound impact on Vlad. He witnessed the Ottomans' power firsthand. He also learned their customs and military tactics. This knowledge would prove both useful and dangerous in the years to come. In 1448, Vlad's father and older brother were assassinated. The Ottomans then placed Vlad on the Wallachian throne, hoping to control him as a puppet ruler. Vlad's reign was characterized by extreme violence. He believed that terror was the most effective way to maintain order. Impalement became his signature method of punishment. This gruesome practice involved impaling victims on sharpened stakes. They would die a slow and agonizing death. Vlad used impalement on a massive scale. His victims included criminals, political rivals, and even ordinary citizens who disobeyed his laws. He believed that the sheer brutality of this punishment would deter future crime and rebellion. While undeniably cruel, impalement was a common practice in medieval warfare. It was used as a tactic to instill fear in enemies and discourage resistance. Over the centuries, Vlad the Impaler has become intertwined with the legend of Dracula. Bram Stoker's famous novel, published in 1897, drew inspiration from Vlad's reputation for cruelty and his connection to Transylvania. However, it is important to separate historical fact from literary fiction. Vlad the Impaler was a real historical figure. He was a ruthless ruler known for his use of impalement. Dracula, on the other hand, is a fictional vampire. While Stoker borrowed Vlad's name and some elements of his history, the vampire Dracula is a product of imagination, not reality. There is no evidence to suggest that Vlad the Impaler was a vampire or possessed supernatural powers. Section 5. Vlad the Warrior Defending Wallachia. Vlad III was a skilled military commander. He faced constant threats from both internal enemies and external forces, particularly the Ottoman Empire. Vlad employed various tactics in battle, including guerrilla warfare and scorched earth strategies. He famously defeated a much larger Ottoman army at the Battle of Targovist in 1462. This victory cemented his reputation as a fearless warrior. Vlad's military successes, however, were often overshadowed by his cruelty. His brutality alienated potential allies and contributed to his eventual downfall. Section 6. Legacy of the Impaler, Vlad's place in Romanian history. Vlad the Impaler remains a controversial figure in Romanian history. He is both reviled for his cruelty and admired for his resistance against the Ottomans. Some historians view him as a national hero who fought for Wallachia's independence. Others condemn him as a tyrant whose brutality left a dark stain on Romanian history. Vlad's legacy is complex. It defies easy categorization. He was a product of his time, a period marked by violence and political instability. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities of history and the dangers of absolute power. Section 7. Vlad in the modern age, from villain to hero. In recent years there has been a growing movement in Romania to rehabilitate Vlad's image. Some view him as a strong leader who defended his people against foreign invaders. They argue that his cruelty has been exaggerated and that he was simply a product of his time. This revisionist view of Vlad is not without its critics. Many historians and scholars maintain that his brutality cannot be excused. They argue that he was a cruel tyrant who deserves condemnation. The debate over Vlad's legacy is likely to continue for years to come. Section 8. Conclusion. Vlad Tepes, a complex legacy. Vlad III, Vlad the Impaler, or Vlad Dracula. These are but different facets of a historical figure shrouded in both fact and fiction. Born into a world of shifting allegiances and constant warfare, Vlad's life was a whirlwind of violence, intrigue, and ultimately tragedy. While his methods were undeniably brutal, his fierce defense of Wallachia and his resistance against the Ottoman Empire have secured him a place in history. Whether viewed as a ruthless tyrant or a national hero, Vlad the Impaler's story continues to fascinate and horrify, reminding us of the complexities of the human condition and the enduring power of legend.